So are you really Jewish by blood?
Well, I actually am Jewish by blood. My grandfather was born and raised in one of the large cities in the Ukraine called Kharkiv.
Really?
And he was a practicing Hasidic Jew. He migrated to this country in 1910. And once he arrived in the States, for whatever reason, fear, concerns, he decided to hide his Jewish identity, and that he did a pretty good job of scaring my father and his brother and my aunt into not revealing that we were actually Jewish for a number of years. And it wasn't until later in my life did I become aware that, in fact, I was Jewish.
Wow. So you never practiced your Jewish faith?
No, not at all. We actually, my parents were married in a Lutheran church, but they attended a very evangelical, conservative Christian community called Christian Missionary Alliance, a very evangelical organization. So through childhood, I was known to go to Sunday school. They weren't really church attenders, but they would be the kind of parents that would drop us off. I don't know if that was a babysitting hour or whatever it was, but they would drop us off. So I had good exposure to the gospel from a clearly Christian perspective.
Wow, that's incredible.
It is.
So did your parents know that they were of the Jewish? Well, it's not Jewish faith if you're not.
No, my father knew, but he was very, very intimidated. My grandfather was not the noblest of character, and hardworking, had a real strong work ethic, but he also had addictions in his life. He was addicted to alcohol, and I don't know if it was because of his background, what had happened in the Ukraine. We have very little information about that background, but he was verbally abusive to his children. When my grandmother died, he fell apart and turned to alcohol and became an alcoholic.
That's so tragic.
It is.
And you
absolutely
don't know
is.
what was going on. Was that during the pogroms?